tangle here. Every soul, it seems, is at odds with every other soul. And here is Athens, the court of Athens, or even the court itself is in turmoil. Duke Theseus is at odds with Hippolyta. And that's not good, because they should shortly be wed. This one's Aegeus, a noble courtier in a tangle with his daughter Hermia, who set her face against her father's choice, Demetrius. She'd rather give herself to Lysander, young, romantic, poetical, while Helena suffers heartache, poor girl, for Demetrius, while he hardly notices her. Duke Theseus must untangle this, must judge the case. And this he does. Says to Hermia, marry your father's choice or face the consequences. Death. And so decide, obedience or death. And decide in a death.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. Hear me, Hermia, I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, will I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena, to do observance to a morn of May. There will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, in that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Ah, would your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
Oh, the more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time that lover's flight doth still conceal, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius.
Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or others some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the woods will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Into those woods we now go too. There we'll find magic, mischief, and more muddle. A rift between Oberon, king of the fairies, and Titania, his queen. Rift deep enough to disturb all nature, to throw the seasons out of kilter. Here comes Oberon's henchman, Puck.
mistake my shape in making quite, or else I am that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Oh, sweet Puck, the king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell and rough, because she, as her attendant hath, a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She ne'er hath so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train to trace the forests wild, but she, perforce, withholds the boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all hair joy. Ugh. And now they never meet, in grove or green by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do swear that all their elves for fear do creep into acorn cups and hide them there. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here Titania. Would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon. Fairy skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton! Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know, when you have stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day playing on pipes of corn, and versing love to amorous Philida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steppe of India.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the middle summer's spring met we on hill, in dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook.
Or in the beached margent of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind.
But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The human mortals want their winter cheer. No night is now with him or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, pale in her anger, washes all the air, and rheumatic diseases do abound. And thorough this distemperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries. And the mazed world by their increase now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it, then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your hearts at rest. The fairy land buys not the child of me.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till Theseus's wedding day. If you will patiently join in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom! Fairies away! We will chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way! Oh, thou shalt not from this groove till I torment thee for this injury! My gentle Puck, Come hither. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. Oh, but who comes here? Well, I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood. And here am I, and woed within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. And yet you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not nor cannot love you? Tempt not too much the hatred in my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee. Ugh.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Ah, hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme grows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania, some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. Sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the next cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come, now a roundel and a fairy tune. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices, and let me rest.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, pod or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye that shall appear, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak truth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and Tarry for the comfort of the day?
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out a bed, for I upon this bank shall rest my head. Through the forests have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in staring. Love, night and silence, who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despiseth the Athenian maid. And he is the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Chill, upon thine eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So, awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay! Though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
And charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou, darkling, leave me? Do not so.
Stay, on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so mine eyes are oftener washed than hers. But who is here? Lysander on the ground, dead? Or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander! If you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Oh, where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Oh, do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who will not change a raven for a dove.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in this disdainful manner me to woo. But fare thee well. Perchance I must confess I thought you, Lord, of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man be refused, should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleeps thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. And all my powers address your love and might, to honour Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Aid me, for pity. What a dream was here! Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Lysander? What? We moved. Lysander! Lord? What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? No. Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately. This way,
Here's more chance to tangle in the woods. These craftsmen have a play to rehearse. A play and a leading actor. Nick Bottom the Weaver. And here comes Puck. To help or throw things into more confusion.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. What? A play towards? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, if I see the cause.
Well, are we all met? And here we have a marvellous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This privet break, our tiring house. And we will do it in action, as we will do it before the Duke, like so. The owl's coxswain
black of you, with orange tawny bill, the throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill, the finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song. Oh.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
Oh, bless thee, Bottom, bless thee.
Thou art translated.
The owl's coxswain. I see their knavery. It is to make an ass of me, to fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they will. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, that they shall see I am not afeard. The owl's coxswain, black of hue, with orange tawny bill, the throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo cry, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dare not answer me.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamoured of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues force perforce doth move me, on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, thou hast little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love do keep little company together nowadays. The more's the pity, as some honest neighbours will not make them friends. Nay, I can galeek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so nice. But if I've wit enough to find my way out of this wood, I've enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common state. The summer still doth tend upon my state. And I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers doth sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so, thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and as she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then, what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Ah, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster is in love, so near to her close and consecrated bower.
Oh, well, this falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side, that when waked of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now the muddle's more muddled. The tangle knottier. Demetrius loves Hermia, but she doesn't love him, so off she goes. And she's grown so fierce, he dare not follow.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood, go, swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. Oh, fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than the wind from the Cupid's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena, is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, bleeding for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to wake.
Then will 2 and 2 woo 1. Ha! That must need be sport alone, and these things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look! When I vow, I weep.
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena. Goddess. Nymph. Perfect divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe and show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow. Let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here, with all good will, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part, and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do till my death.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but as guest-wise sojourned. And now to Helen is home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Dark night from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, which could not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo! She is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired, have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us, oh, is all forgot? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made thy other love, Demetrius, who e'en but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I persever. Counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink each at other, keep the sweet jest up. But fare thee well. 'Tis partly mine own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Helen, I love thee, by my life I do.
I say I love thee more than he can.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Away, you...
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love. Out, out, loathed medicine, hated potion, hence.
Do you not jest?
Aye, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with you.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you.
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore, oh me? What news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid in earnest, shall I say?
Aye, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me! You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine in faith. Have you no modesty? No maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I fears. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maple? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes! Ah!
Pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me, let her not strike me. Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsel, never wronged you. Save in love unto Demetrius, I told him of yourself into this wood. He followed you. In love, I followed him. And so as you will let me quiet go to Athens, will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why get you gone? Who is't that hinders you?
None, but a foolish heart, that I here leave behind.
What with Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
When she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little? Again? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf! You minimus of hindering not grass maid! You bead! You acorn!
You are too officious on her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone, speak not of Helena.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee cheek by jowl.
You mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, I. Nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistake it, or else commits thy knaveries wilfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Didst not thou tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise, that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far glad am I it did so sort, as this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye. When they next wake, all this derision will seem a dream and fruitless vision, and back to Athens shall the lovers wend. Whiles I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. The night-swift dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there troop home to churchyards.
But we are spirits of another sort. But, notwithstanding haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, there and drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander! Where art thou?
Follow my voice.
Lysander!
Follow my voice.
Show thyself! Lysander!
Demetrius! Where art thou, Demetrius? Speak thou now. Speak thou.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious night, abate thine hour. Find comfort for me, that I may back to Athens by daylight, from those that my poor company detest. I sometimes shuts up sorrows I steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet of three, come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Ah, here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females fat. Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briar. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they mean a fray. Sleep sound on the ground. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye.
And what now, Titania, enchanted and entangled with an ass?
Come, sit thee down on this flowery bed, while lie thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sweet head, and kiss thy large, fair ears, my gentle joy.
Oh, I must to the barber's. Well, methinks I am marvellous airy about the face, and I am such a tender ass. If my skin do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
Oh, I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
I say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Oh, truly a peck of provender. I could munch some good dry oats.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek out the squirrel's hoard and find you new nuts.
Oh, I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas. But let none of your people stir me, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me. Oh.
Sleep, thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Oh, how I love thee. How I dote on thee.
Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamoured of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Puck, take off this ass's head.
When thou wakest, with thine own those eyes peep.
I have had a dream. Past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Methought man is but an ass if he will go about to expound this dream. Methought I had. Oh, but man is but a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. The ear of man hath not seen, the eye of man hath not heard, man's hand is not able to taste, nor his tongue to conceive, or his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it should be called Bottom's Dream, because it has no bottom. And I will sing it in the latter end of our play before the Duke. I dreamed a dream one summer's eve. I met a
Listen, the sound of the horn means morning is coming. It means the Athenian court are out hunting. And with morning come order and untangling. When the lovers wake, they see each other afresh, now with true and loving eyes.
Now, to a wedding! Sound, music! Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight dance solemnly in Duke Theseus's house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity.
Fairy king, attend and mark, that I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silent sad trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight tell me how it came this night that I sleeping here was found, with these mortals on the ground.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and with this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. And so, good night until you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and we all shall restore amends.
couple of little gentle rumbles.